Within real numbers, there are two types of real numbers. Okay? The first type is called rational. And then the second type is called irrational. Okay? Now, within rational type of numbers, we'll start there first. Okay? There are three different types of rational numbers. Okay? There are what are called integers. Okay? Now in integers, does anyone know a definition of an integer? Yes. Very good. Okay, a whole number and its opposite. So in other words, all negative and all positive numbers. Okay? Okay? So in other words, as long as it's a whole number and it's positive or negative, it's an integer. Okay? Now, the other type of rational number, okay, are what are called natural numbers. Okay. Natural numbers, okay, are actually, well, they're really part of integers. Okay. Natural numbers are all the positive numbers, including 0. Okay? So 0 all the way up to whatever. Okay? Okay. Your next type of rational number, I'm just going to write it down here, okay, are decimals that don't repeat. Okay. So they're decimals that don't repeat, and they're decimals that, oops, you can't see that. Decimals that terminate. Okay? So, what I mean by that is that any fraction, well, I shouldn't say that, just about any fraction, okay, can be considered a rational number. Okay, so in other words, the fraction 1/2, okay, in decimal form is just what? 0.5. Okay. So 0.5 does not repeat, and it does not terminate. I'm sorry, it does terminate, meaning that it stops. It has a specific end. Okay. Yes. Nope. Natural numbers are integers, and integers are whole numbers. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, irrational numbers. I'm going to erase. Irrational numbers are numbers that are decimals, sorry, that do repeat and do not or don't terminate. Right? For example, square root of 3. Okay? Square root of 3 goes on forever. Okay? So, square root of 3 is an irrational number. Okay? So in other words, any number that is irrational is not a perfect square. Okay? The other number that is also irrational is pi. Okay? Because pi goes on forever. Yes?
But they said pi doesn't repeat. Does it just have to have one?
One or the other. Okay, so I should say or instead of and. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay, so now